This channel does not sell vape products. This channel is purely for educational purposes. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a quick review for the new Vibe SE from Vaporesso. About a week ago, I did review the original Vaporesso Vibe. This week will be the Vibe SE. SE being the more simple edition. Packaging wise, very simple. Vaporesso on the top tells you this will be a dual mesh pod. It says one pod with dual experience, which I'll explain more in a minute. As always, Nixie warning on the bottom there. This side, it does show you a picture there how to fill the pods, but I'll show you myself, obviously. It tells you there about the pods. This will be a 0.8 ohm pod, but it's either going to be a 0.8 or 0.6, depending on your power settings, which is why it's going to be a one pod with a dual experience. When you're in the eco mode, it will be 0.8, firing at 14 watts. When you're in power mode, it will be in 0.6 ohm, firing at 24 watts. It's going to be a dual mesh coil. How that works is in the eco mode, it will alternate between one of the coils to the second, vice versa, flickering between one to the other. In the actual power mode, both of those mesh coils will fire at the same time. Henceforth, it will reduce the ohms from 8 ohms to 6 ohms. This side, a few things there, hold it over there. It says dual mesh, great flavor that lasts. It's going to be smart, powerful Axon chip. Eco or power mode, like I said there, in eco it's 0.8, in power mode it's 0.6. It has, as always, the SSS leak resistance technology with these pods. I reviewed the Vibe, like I said, about 2 weeks ago. I've been using the Vibe for quite a long time, I must say. This is like the same pod, and I've had no leaking at all from this pod, so that is really, really good. Like I said, that was a Vibe, which I reviewed about a week ago. This is going to be the Vibe SE. In the box, going to get the actual kit itself. Instruction booklet. No USB-C charge cable. No second pod. It's going to be a basic kit. For this one, if I go around the box really quickly, you can pause this and really go to there, or specifications. Tells you the dimensions. Pod capacity will be 2 mils. Resistance range, like I said, eco mode is going to be 0.8 at 14 watts. In power mode, it goes to a 0.6 ohm at 24 watts. Battery is 1100 milliamp hour battery. Charging is 1 amp, 5 volts, Type-C obviously. And the display RGB light indicator is for your battery life. Nice little colour, this one. It goes from green to blue in a gradient style. It says Vaporesso Vibe SE. This side will be your airflow control and your switch. A little view window to help see the e-liquid levels of your pod. This side, USB-C charge point. On the base, as always, CE mark, that was for the bin. This side, Vaporesso's logo. For the airflow, it works 2 ways. Right now it's in eco mode. In eco mode, the airflow is slightly open, slightly down to power. In power mode, it opens more full. But what that means is, like with the other Vibe, you've only got 2 sort of airflow controls. You've got either in eco, a slightly restricted airflow, and in power, a slightly more open airflow control. And that will be it. I did say before for the Vibe, and I'll say it again for this one, the SE, I wish it had a little slider to adjust the airflow a bit better, but it doesn't. It's got just 2 airflow controls. So 1100 milliamp battery is really good, I must say. When you first get this, there'll be a pod inside. That pod there will have a little sticker, peel it off, and on here will be your grommet there, little arrow there, pop it open to fill it up. This review, I'm not going to use this one right now, I'm saving that one. I will use this one. This one is the same, it's a 0.8. Like I said, I've been using this one for about a week and a half now, still going strong, still no leaks. Inside there, I've got my fizzy cherry from Delicious. This could be 10 milligram Nick salts. These pods are great for Nick salts, but for me, 10 milligram is it. So put this inside the device itself. This will go from green to blue to red when you're vaping it. Just indicating the battery life. Like I said, you can slide it from either power mode to eco mode. Got a flash again. That's it. It's a very basic kit. It's very simple, but it performs well. Having 2 power modes is really good. It's easy to access. On the Vibe original one, you couldn't really do much from the screen. It showed you whether you're in the eco or power. It showed you battery life. It showed you the ohms and the wattage, but you couldn't adjust it either. It was the same thing. You either had a slider for eco mode or power mode. So they are the same, just one's got a screen, one hasn't got a screen. I would say this one without a screen, the battery life will probably be a bit longer than that one. So yeah, that's going to be a quick look at the Vaporesso Vibe SE. Let's go up top, have a quick talk about it. So yeah, that was the Vibe SE, up close and personal. I did review the Vibe about a week ago. This one, the screen is a bit more advanced, but not too much. The SE is a much more simpler, no screen. There's an LED indicator of your battery life, a little slider there to go between eco mode and power mode. So this one, I got it right now in eco mode. Quick vape. And in eco mode, the airflow isn't going to be a tight mouth to lung. It's a slightly loose mouth to lung. And if I slide it down to power at the side, that to me is going to be a really, really restricted direct to lung. It's more of a really loose mouth to lung in my opinion. So that would be my main bad point later on, will be the airflow. The device itself is very simple. Nice to see a new pod range. My one holds 2 mils of e-liquid. Those pods are quite clear. You can see the e-liquid level. There's a little window there at the side, but that window there, it's hard to see sometimes. I think with these windows, you need one to be on both sides so the light can shine all the way through. Having the window just one side, it is okay, but I find it really a bit awkward to see the liquid level. I would just pull a pod out, check, put it back in again, and off I go. Like I said, the LED indicator there for your battery life, and that is going to be it. So the pods themselves, like I showed you in the up close there, it is going to be a 0.8 ohm pod, but in eco mode it's 0.8. When you fire it in power mode, it's 0.6. It's a dual mesh coil in eco mode. One of those coils will fire, then stop and alternate to the second one on and off like that, like a blinker system, keeping at ohms at 0.8 at 14 watts. When you put it in power mode, both sections of the coil fire at the same time, instantly, every time, giving you 24 watts, making it a 0.6 ohm. Because the more power, the less ohms it's going to be, obviously. Going to go over a few good points and 1 or 2 bad points. Good points will be, look at this one. It's a nice sleek design, nice and simple, nice small slim factor to put inside your pocket. Battery life, 1100 mAh battery. That we get through the whole day quite easy. Either in eco mode or power mode. It's really good battery wise, is what I must say. And it does have airflow control, be it airflow control that's set by either being in eco mode or power mode. That will be my bad point in a minute. USB-C charge points, 1 amp charging, not an issue there. And yeah, the pods themselves, I've had really good flavor for these ones for the last week and a half. My fizzy cherry is really good. These sort of pods are more designed for, in my opinion, mixed salts, either 20 milligram or 10 milligram. I vape 10 milligram mixed salts, not 20. And I've been really enjoying the throw hit with this one and the flavor. Yeah, it's a nice, simple addition. Don't need a screen with this one really. It's going to be very simple. A switch there and a LED indicator for your battery life. Now, the bad points will be, obviously, they're going to be the packaging there. I'm always going to say it. Inside the packaging there, 1 pod. I really wish they gave you 2 pods. I say it every time, and I will keep saying it to any company, any sort of starter kit, you need to include 2 pods. Any new vapor, they might fill these pods. Not leave it a good 5 minutes first if it's a new pod. Because remember that, if you're a new vapor and you buy this kit, fill that pod the first time. Leave it for 5 minutes to get the cotton saturated. If you don't and you vape on it, you got a high chance that of burning out the cotton, and that's it. It's gone. You've got to then buy some more pods either from a shop or usually online nowadays in the UK. So yeah, well, I always say I want to see 2 pods in any sort of kit, but it is what it is. It's 1 pod. USB-C charge cable. It's neither here nor there. We've all got them now. I've got thousands over the years piled up here. That means some people might not have one. So it might be a slight bad point for some people. But for me, it's not really a bad point. My bad point in the packaging is, as always, 1 pod. Now, my main issue with this one Will be the same for the Vibe I reviewed last week, is the airflow control. You've got two styles of airflow control. Mouth to lung, really restricted, direct to lung, but they're denoted by your power settings. In eco mode, you've got mouth to lung. In power mode, you've got really restricted direct to lung. But there's no other adjustment. That's it. You've got two airflow controls. I don't like that. I wish this one had a little slider there for airflow control and a little button there just to switch from eco to power, but you could adjust the airflow to your style of vaping, but you can't. That for me is a bad point. It may be a deal breaker for some people. I like the mouth to lung with the eco mode because I like a slightly loose mouth to lung. Some people might want it slightly tighter. Some people might want it slightly looser. That goes to power mode, it might be too loose. See what I mean? You can't adjust it. You can't fine tune it. And that will be a bad point for the Vibe and the Vibe SE. But apart from that, really good device, nice and simple. It's a nice new range of devices from Vaporesso, the Vibe SE. Depends which one you want. The Vibe has got a little screen. That screen does show you your ohms, your puff count, and the wattage, but you can't adjust it. So really, this screen is showing you exactly the same thing as this will do feature-wise, just this one is going to be not as visible. This one is going to be on the screen. So yeah, it's your choice which one you like. You like the Vibe or the SE? I don't mind either way. SE will do me fine for the day. So yeah, great device, great flavor, great pods, great power performance. Just a bad points would be the airflow. These kits were both sent from Vaporesso quite a while ago, so big thanks to them. Guys and girls, hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you already subscribed to this channel, a big thank you. If you've not, want to hit the button down below and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Leave a comment, whether you've subscribed or not. All these comments, they really help with my YouTube algorithms. The more comments you get in the video, the more your video gets pushed forward on the list, and the more it's made more visible. So yeah, a comment is always helpful. Guys, I will see you all on the next one.